All right. And welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Crypto Report. This is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. I'm a bald guy. I'm a crypto guy. I'm a guy. I'm a dad. I'm a dad. Get my eyeballs scratched out every night by my beautiful little angel that I'm putting the bread and butter on the table for, right? By working hard on my day job and working hard in the crypto space, guys. Let me tell you, I love cryptocurrency. It's presented some beautiful opportunities to make wealth for my family, hopefully wealth for your families as well. I am not a financial advisor. We've never given financial advice. We're not going to give financial advice. What we do here is we report crypto news and talk about an asset class that I'm very passionate about, one that I believe in a bright future for. We've seen a lot of evidence to suggest that. And if you agree, smash a like button, leave a comment in the comment section down below. What I'm doing right now as I'm multitasking and talking to you guys is I am going out on X and I'm reposting this stream. Now, if you're watching this stream and you want a crypto report update and you want others to get that crypto report update, go over to X, repost this stream. Let's get some other focals in here. No more 10-minute intros. Forget about it. No more 10-minute intros. Who needs 10-minute intros when you can do just straight into the goodness of content. Welcome back. Okay, guys. Enough goofing around, Crypto Kid. Why don't you tell us something meaningful? Last night, I had some chicken piccata. All right? How's that for meaningful? Let's get into it, guys. Welcome back. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's share the screen. Let's look at the news. Who's that guy? Is that Zach Humphreys? How's it going? Zach, if you just happen to be watching, everybody thinks I'm you, okay? If you are watching, it's funny. It's funny. I shaved my head and now I'm somebody else. So, chicken piccata. How's it going, Cleary's Beef? How's it going, Coin Baron? What's happening, Chris? Crow becoming a blue chip. Yeah, dude. Did you hear the news, brother? Chris is excited about Crow becoming a blue chip. Me too. I'd like that. We'd like that a lot, wouldn't we? We'd all like that, I think. It's nice to know the Crow, boom, is getting pulled into an ETF. What the heck am I talking about? I'm going to jump right into this right now. Where is it? Come on. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Did I even pull up this article? Are you even ready for this stream, Crypto Kip? SEC acknowledges Trump's Truth Social, Bitcoin, and Ethereum ETF. Let me take down the music a little bit and we'll get this going. There we go. So the SEC acknowledges Trump's Truth Social, Bitcoin, and Ethereum ETFs. This is a big deal, okay? Big deal. I don't know. I thought I had this thing pulled up. All right, hold on. Let me make it right for you guys here. I've got the article. I know where it's at. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Got it. Good, great, grand. Jeez Louise. Unbelievable, this guy. Not even prepared for his own live stream. I had it pulled up. I gotta find it again. All right. Well, anyway, I can't find it right now. What is going on? Okay. We'll find it over here. So what's going on with just long awaited to do? Here we go. There it is. Okay. We found it. Okay. Got it. Here we go. Truth Social Crypto Blue Chip ETF. This is a Nevada business that issues beneficial interests in its net assets. Okay, what are we looking at? We're looking at an ETF presented by President Trump's crypto company. Share the screen again. Just unbelievable. Got it. And this is a trust that consists of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Ripple, and Kronos CRO. And what they're doing is getting an ETF put forth for this right now. What is the allocation for this fund that's being put together? Portfolio assets is initially expected to approximate percentages by value of 70% Bitcoin, 15% Ethereum, 8% Solana, 5% CRO, the 2% XRP. Wait, what? You're saying Crow has more than double the allocation than XRP. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you, Crow fam. That's what I'm telling you. I'm just a ball guy and a crypto guy, Jay. Okay. And I'm telling you what I'm reading in this news right now. There is more of an allocation to the CRO portion of this fund than there is the XRP fund. I'm not making that up. That's real, dude. That's real. Why? Well, we do know that the president has met with the CEO of Crypto.com. They're shaking hands in the Oval Office. Just go ahead and look. Just go ahead and look at his profile on X. It's a very beautiful thing. This is a huge thing. Now, this isn't launched yet, okay? They get a 19B form filing, 180-day window, whatever the heck it is. It's going to be a long time. I'm just a ball guy reporting the news. That's all I am. That's all I'm going to be, okay? It's all I'm ever going to be. All right? Okay. This is great, guys. This is a great story. And look, this is great for Bitcoin. This is great for Ethereum. It's great for Solana. It's great for, and it's great for XRP. The blue chip ETF. This is like the president saying, this CRO, what a blue chip. What a blue chip it's going to be. Everybody's talking about 5 currencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum, doesn't know how to say it. Solana, Kronos, maybe. Not too sure. And ERXP. Okay? That's what's going on. So Crow's a blue chip. I got a video coming out about that later today, so I'm not going to bog you down with all this. I'm not going to accept these cookies, okay? But on the same breath, I'm not going to accept these cookies. I don't want these cookies. You take your cookies and you put them in your cookie jar, crypto rank, okay? Feeling weird today. 50% Bitcoin crash on the horizon. What? But what? The analyst reveals $60,000 target, but the rate cuts are coming and the bull market's supposed to 2025 and altcoin season supposed to be here. What's going on? Why? How could it go to 60,000? There's analysts predicting everything. Is something like this possible? I only show you this article because, yeah, I mean, it's possible, guys, okay? Yeah, what they're talking about is, looking at the EMAs, looking at the FTX crash, they're using previous history, okay? And they're talking about the Bitcoin price looking to retrace back to the 50 EMA. Could we see it? Yeah, I mean, we could see it. Are we going to see us take a move like it's possible, guys? Okay, it's possible. That's calling this the top, though. I'm not calling it the top. I'm just giving you guys possibilities, things. And the cool thing about crypto is you can trade on these volatilities. Upside, downside, don't matter. Got affiliates in the links of the description for you. A lot of affiliates. I got a lot of different affiliates for you. It's chicken piccata. It's Italian sausage. It doesn't matter. Look at the description of the video. Just look at it. Continue to do your due diligence and be careful in the crypto space. But note, even if we do come down 50%, which I'm not talking about that really right now, I'm just showing you guys this headline. I take that as a great buying opportunity. I just found out about this Gemini credit card too, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to be looking into that. Maybe that's an affiliate we're going to try to be getting, because I just saw there's like 10% back on golf purchases from Gemini right now, which is crazy. I'm a big golfer, so I'm going to talk to Blacksea about that. Maybe we're going to give a holler over to Gemini, see what they got going on, because I'll be looking into that. I think it's pretty interesting. Kind of cool. So there's a lot going on. So I gave you some bullish news. I gave you some bearish news, but I got a lot of news. Let's look at some prices. Let's get the show on the road, okay? Keep talking, says Clears Beef. Yeah, I know. I'm looking into it. Let me look into it. Let me do some digging. Let me get back to you with my non-financial. If I'm not a financial advisor, nothing here is financial advice. How many times do I have to say it? I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face, okay? Or blue in the bald head. I don't know. Looking at the price of Bitcoin today, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling fine. It's fine. I'm feeling fine. Bitcoin is at $108,300, which is great. Looking at the last 24 hours, you got Kronos topping the charts, up 20% over the last 7 days. Not surprised. This is what happens. Just a ball guy reporting the crypto news, and today's news says that Kronos is up 20% over the last 7 days. And it's a beautiful thing, okay? It's not surprising. What we've seen time and time again with the CRO token is big news events get this token moving big time. Are we going to continue to the upside for Kronos here? Well, guys, the real thing you got to keep in mind is, boom, with Zed Blast back above the blue line. Got to like it, baby. But you got to remember that we do see these moments where Crow explodes and then kind of trickles back down. Could we just keep exploding here? We certainly could. It's possible. But if Bitcoin's not popping, I don't expect Crow to continue its explosion. And if anything, I expect potential resistance at 10 cents again. So that's what I'm going to be looking at, okay? Yeah. So, you'll like it. Okay, we all like it. Good. Got it. Great. So Crow's up today. Floki's up today. Zcash coming up a little bit. Uniswap. Other than that, not a very exciting day. Kronos certainly exciting. And Fartcoin's falling off a cliff. Crowcoin's finally outperforming Fartcoin. That's important. Okay, that's important for our sanity, people, if you're holding Crow. XRP's down today. Huh? What do you mean XRP's down today? Are you telling me that XRP actually rejected off this level that I told you guys it might reject off, but I didn't say that for sure because I can't predict the future and I don't know exactly what's going to happen next, but I do like to speculate. I'm not a financial advisor. You see what I'm saying there? Look at this. We rejected off this level again. Told you. And I told you that we get a daily candle close below this blue line, and we did. So that's cool. And, again, I'm just using lines, guys, and this is my personal opinion that I share with you guys each day, and you got to do your own levels, do your own research. But yeah, here we are. We're probably going to find a slip here. I mean, even though XRP had the good news that they got the allocation in this new fund coming out from Truth Social, yeah, still facing resistance. That's the reality of the situation. There's resistance, and it means business. This resistance means business. Let me tell you. Okay, and so does the resistance for BTC. Everybody's talking about that BTC resisting at $109,000, resisting arrest at $109,000. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but that's what it means. It's not able to break out here right now, not yet. But we will likely have some Fed rate cuts coming. Our total market cap's looking pretty decent. Last week, this week, we're a little red. That's okay. That's okay. We're okay with that. Okay. Shout out to the chat, by the way. If you guys are watching right now, just leave me a comment. Throw a thumbs up at me. Throw a thumbs down. It's fine. I don't care. I do care a little. Make it a thumbs up. Please. All right. I'm bullish on crypto, but we are at this moment where, yeah, you saw the article about a 50K Bitcoin. I'm not talking about a 50K Bitcoin, but that was talked about in that article. Slips and dips like that are possible in this crypto space, but broadly speaking, I think we find more upside for Bitcoin over time. Baby Doge is up today. Crow's a top gainer. This is cool. So we kind of looked at the top gainers over the last day. What about the last 7 days? Bonk exploding. A little bit of ecosystem growth for Bonk. Floki coming up as well to the downside. Jito. Nothing's really getting crushed right now, which is pretty decent. Altcoins are kind of coming back. Bitcoin dominance has been slipping a little bit, as you just would have seen if you'd been looking at the screen there. So pretty decent. Okay. Here's the story. Here's the deal. Okay. July fireworks in 4th of July. Yeah, I know. That's the holiday, Crypto Kip. I get it. I'm not talking about fireworks in the sky. I'm talking about fireworks in your crypto portfolio. Hello? Okay, I was trying to do an Owen Wilson there. It really didn't work out. It was very bad. Wow. Okay, that was that's as good as it gets. July is historically a pretty decent month. I mean, some people are calling for a little bit of an altcoin season. Is this the one that talks about the altcoin season? I was looking for an altcoin season article. Anyway, some people I saw were talking about an altcoin season in July. It's certainly possible we get a little bit of a flare of an altcoin season, okay? Because July is pretty hot. August, a little bit red. September's historically a little bit red. Now, I got a little egg on the face last year because I was calling for red September, and guess what? It was a green September. A record green September, a whopping 7%, which is nothing for Bitcoin. But we are supposed to be getting rate cuts in September. So who knows, guys? Maybe we're going to get bullish flipping into August, September. Maybe we are reaching some kind of temporary top and it's going to be a fake out to the downside before a broader gold rush continues into the crypto asset class. Because that's really what's happening here. Metaplanet eyes digital bank acquisition in phase 2 of Bitcoin strategy. Metaplanet has been talking about crypto and Bitcoin, and they got a Bitcoin and crypto strategy for a while now. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's really all I got. So Metaplanet is looking at now getting this digital bank acquisition. What's this whole plan? Well, they're eventually planning on using its Bitcoin reserve to acquire cash-generating businesses, including a digital bank in Japan. So look at these Bitcoin strategies. Here's a quote from Jarovich, okay? The CEO, Simon Jarovich, okay? This is an insane quote, and I want to share it with you guys. How are we doing? John 3:16 in the chat. Blessings. It's nice. Is it Shark Week? Wow. Okay. We think of Bitcoin. I'm going to back up. We think of it as a Bitcoin gold rush. The CEO of Metaplanet says we need to accumulate as much Bitcoin as we can to get to a point where we've reached escape velocity, and it just makes it very difficult for others to catch up. The Tokyo-listed firm, originally a hotel operator, started accumulating Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation in 2024. Now they hold 15,000 Bitcoin and aims to boost that figure to over 210,000 by 2027, 1% of all the Bitcoin that will ever exist. If 100 companies want to own 1% of all the Bitcoin that will ever exist, there aren't any more Bitcoin. So what does this tell you? That's by 2027. Even if we do have some kind of dip for Bitcoin, Bitcoin's going to continue to climb up. And it's getting a little late to join the Bitcoin party. I don't think it's too late to join the Bitcoin party. I believe in the $1 million Bitcoin. I believe in a $10 million Bitcoin, frankly. Okay? But think about this. It's a Bitcoin gold rush. This company wants to own 1% of all the Bitcoin. Michael Saylor owns 2% of all the Bitcoin. And America holds 1% of all the Bitcoin, I think. I think we got 200,000 Bitcoin. A lot of companies. Microsoft voted on buying Bitcoin. They voted no. Who else did? McDonald's? Who else did? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Everybody's buying Bitcoin. Everybody's buying it. It's huge, tremendous, actually. Frankly, nobody's ever seen the likes of these Bitcoins. Okay. Gosh, I'm feeling weird today. House preps for crypto week. What's going on here? Core Scientific tumbles, stocks falling, some crypto stocks falling. Bit Digital ditches Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, this is all such negative news. No, it's not. Okay. So, Bit Digital said they're going to go to an Ethereum strategy. I don't know why. I think Bitcoin's still good, but I guess that's they're going to convert its Bitcoin only to Ethereum over time. They see a lot more upside for Ethereum. I don't know. That seems a little bit risky for a big company like that, but it's happening. What I really want to focus on this is House preps for crypto week. Okay, let's read this. Elsewhere, the House Financial Services Committee on July 3rd announced that the week of July 14th will be crypto week. During the week, the House will consider various cryptocurrency related bills. The agenda includes the Clarity Act, which establishes a framework for digital assets, the Genius Stablecoin Bill, which passed in the Senate last month, and the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act, which prohibits Federal Reserve banks from issuing a central bank digital currency. Very important. Going to be discussed in the House July 14th. Big date. Set your calendars. Turn your notification bells on. Follow the streams. We got all the crypto content here. I'm having a blast. Reporting the crypto news. Hopefully crypto starts blasting off. This is very big news. This could be a news week where there's very positive momentum. There could be very negative momentum. It really depends how blabbermouthy the House is going to be about their feelings, okay? Their positive feelings and their negative feelings. No doubt, We're going to have some positive sentiments. We know there's some positive likers of the Bitcoin asset class in the Congress. But that was a weird sound I just heard in my office. But there could be, there could be some positive, there could be some negative. So just yeah, okay? Be ready. Just be on your toes, dip your toes, be ready, okay? Forget about it. What we got going on right now is Wall Street's still getting bullish on stocks, but there's some uncertainty with the tariffs and the ETFs. We've got an extension out to August 1st, kind of, for tariffs. We did have some announcements that came out. Where are these announcements? A couple announcements. The United States announces tariffs on the following countries. Bangladesh smashed 35% tariff for Bangladesh. Cambodia, 36%, because frankly, we can. Indonesia, 32%. Thailand, 36%. Bosnia, 30%. Tunisia? I think it's Tunisia. I'm less familiar with that country. Forgive me. 25%. And Serbia at 35%. These are pretty big tariffs. Okay. Here's Grok's take. This X-Account says, Grok, is Trump winning the tariff war? Grok says, early signs show Trump securing negotiations and deals with the UK, China, Vietnam, with tariff deadlines extended to August 1st, however. Blah, 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 suggesting mixed results so far. So, leaning positive, some big deals, but mixed results, a non-answer. Okay? A non-answer. There are tariffs getting kicked in. So, there you go. There are tariffs happening. Everybody's talking about it. U.S. stocks steady as market eyes Trump tariff moves. Key question after Trump tariff letter spree. The letters are going out. There's an extension, kind of, for August 1st for some people. For others, not. It's very confusing. And stocks are kind of, solar stocks are slumping. Stocks are kind of slumping a little bit today. China warns Trump on tariffs threaten supply chain payback. So that's not that positive, okay? What happened to 90 deals in 90 days? Yeah, I don't know. I never even heard that. But Daryl, politics, man. Hey, we're going to do this. Well, actually, we're going to do it this way. And actually, it took a little bit longer. It proved to be more difficult. And so looking ahead, you know what I mean? These are the words that politicians use. There's a couple ways to think about this, and there's a lot that needs to be done. But our goal is, do they ever achieve the goal? Sometimes they do. He's achieved a lot of things. Other presidents have achieved a lot of things. Other presidents haven't achieved a lot. And he's not going to achieve everything he sets to do. But look, they're trying, and I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's interesting tariffs. Oi. Frankly, Frankenstein's... Oh, man. What is positive lockers? What is that? Somebody chatting in the chat? Richard Merrill. How's it going, Richard? What's up? Yeah. Isn't that nice around town? Crow's pumping. We like it. Yeah. So a little bit uncertainty. Little uncertainty going on. And Crow's doing good today. We like what's happening with Crow. We enjoy that. It's pretty cool. We like that. But, even on this good news where Crow's popping, here was an interesting post from 21 Million. He's a popular X account talking about Kronos. Top bridge net flows in the last 24 hours. A lot of chains getting listed here. Why wouldn't Kronos chain be in this list? So Kronos had what? Like more than this or less than that? I don't understand. Why wouldn't it be in the, it's one of the problems with Kronos right now is it just doesn't get brought into the conversation. I don't know why. I thought this was a funny post. Just know that there are people with blinders on in the crypto space, and if they're not, told about a project explicitly by some of the large influencers, well, then they're not going to find out about them, which is why I think it's so important the marketing efforts that Crypto.com's been doing. And yeah, so that's important. Another interesting, big, nice, beautiful story. Publicly traded Sequans raised $384 million to launch their Bitcoin treasury. Bingo! We're going to run out of Bitcoin, folks, one day. There's going to be a very difficult time for folks to be buying Bitcoin. And here's that analyst I was talking. We were talking about July. There you go. Boom. Look, July. Typically pretty good month. That didn't highlight that row, but you see it. Typically a pretty good month for July. And right now you've got one analyst that unveils crypto catalyst for jubilant July, says altcoins will likely cook for the next few weeks. Okay, let's see what it is. I gotta say, I feel extremely fresh for the first time in a long time with all the positive stablecoin legislation moving forward. Big week, July 14th coming up. More rails are being connected. Traditional finance, banks, commerce, crypto will continue to grow as a focus in global markets. Let's not forget the fiscal and monetary tailwinds that are coming. And I do agree with this fiscal and monetary tailwinds. Fed rate cut, okay? We're positioning to ease monetary policies and stimulate economic growth, while Bitcoin and U.S. equities are in strong uptrend. There you go. And there's a lot more quotes in here, but this is what we've been talking about. Okay. Tariffs can change this. So just keep an eye on tariffs, guys. But this guy thinks that altcoins are going to cook for the next few weeks. I think that that's a very bold prediction, saying altcoins are going to cook for the next few weeks. Maybe July is going to be a jubilee. But August and September are historically the worst months for crypto, so it's hard to call it a rally. But if we do get the rate cuts and we get more positive news there, we get more positive news on tariffs, it can happen. I'm bullish on crypto. I think there's no reason, just fundamentally, for crypto to not go up just based on what it is. Bitcoin specifically and altcoins would likely follow. But, there is a lot of moving pieces right now. Interesting story I want to share with you guys. 5 countries where crypto surprisingly tax-free. Just a fun fact for you. Let's look at them. First, Cayman Islands. I don't think you're going to be that surprised by that. The UAE. That might be shocking to you, but that's happening. Zero tax. Actually, that wouldn't be shocking to me. Excuse me, that's Dubai. Zero tax on all crypto activity across Emirates. El Salvador. Bitcoin is legal tender with full tax exemption and growing national adoption. Not that surprising. Okay. Bitcoin only, though, not altcoins, it looks like. Germany, this is the actual surprising one. Rare for an EU country, okay? Hold crypto for 12 plus months and pay zero tax. That's a big deal, okay? That's a very favorable capital gain tax, long-term capital gains tax rate. Whew. No tax, okay? Pretty cool. Long-term crypto gains remain tax-free. In Portugal, the NHR program boosts export benefits. I bet you guys know all about the NHR program. I'm an expert on the NHR program. So much of an expert, I don't even know what it is. But anyway, there you go. There's your countries. Please remember, I am clearly not a financial advisor, but man, I've been in crypto for a long time. I love this asset class, and we're going to keep talking about it because it's a big, beautiful thing. You see Daryl Young in the chat saying Ethereum is ripping right now. Kind of. Yeah, it's up 3%. That's not too shabby. That's a sign of an altcoin pump. You need Bitcoin to slow down, Ethereum to speed up in order to get an altcoin blast. This is good to see. We did just see a story about how a big firm is converting all their Bitcoin into Ethereum. Is that a smart move? Is that a dumb move? I don't know. It's certainly a bold move. And Solana's stuck at 150. Ethereum's boosting. There you go. See ya, Cleary's beef. Thanks for tuning in. Wise Crow up. Sergio, you gotta understand, brother. What we got going on right now, brother, is we got a Kronos inclusion in a Trump family business ETF for crypto. Only 5 cryptos getting included in the basket. That's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, CRO, and XRP. Pretty big deal. Wow, that's like crazy. I'm going to work on my own, Wilson. All I've got is the wow. I think I have a decent wow. All right. It's a decent wow. Any news on Forg? I don't know. I haven't checked that one out in a while. We did do some sponsored videos on that. So, I should check that out. James says inclusion incentivized. What is that about? The wow factor. It's not yet listed on CoinMarketCap. That project has a long way to go, let me tell you. Those low cap memes, very risky, very volatile, but if they pop, they pop. You know, I did like the narrative. I did actually like the narrative that it was a Matt Fury cartoon or whatever. But anyway, it's Wade, says decent drum voice as well. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're doing it. We're putting a lot of effort, frankly. More effort than I've seen most others do here in crypto, okay? Okay. When it comes to that Trump impersonation. Owen Wilson and Jackie Chan. The Knights of Shanghai? Shanghai Knights? This movie to work on Owen Wilson impersonation is Shanghai Noon. I'm going to check it out. We're going to work on it. We're going to work on one, okay? What other impersonations should I work on? I like impersonations. I think they're fun. I think they're entertaining. I hope you think they're entertaining. They're supposed to be entertaining. If you're not coming back for crypto news, then hopefully you're coming back for a good impersonation or two. Okay, that's the goal. That's the goal. Smash the like button, by the way, and subscribe to the channel. Repost out the stream if you haven't done so already, guys. Come on, let's go. Let's look at some charts. Oh, total market cap trying to flip green. Ethereum's ripping. Bitcoin dominance is slipping. Careful, though. Careful. Bitcoin dominance might be getting a little bit of a bounce. It could happen, guys. Oh, my gosh. XRP. Oh, XRP. Could this be the moment where it breaks out? It could be, though. I'm looking for resistance there still until it doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Pepe getting a little bit of a bounce off my trend line. Dogecoin. Ooh, took the weekly candle green last week. Flickering red. Are we going to have a little bit of a recovery? This could be, yeah. You know, this could be a little bit of a July Jubilee for altcoins, okay? It could be. Maybe it could be. I like the Christopher Walken one too, Daryl. So Bitcoin investors, no, that was bad. So meme coin holders fell into a bucket of memes. Okay. It's too much pressure now. Now it's too much pressure. Two meme coin investors fell into a bucket of memes. That's what I got for you. Okay. It's a granddaddy's watch. It's a granddaddy's watch. I gotta look back on a few. I gotta fresh on. All I got is like boom. Whoa. Okay. What else is going on, guys? This is getting weird. Bitcoin's having a little recovery mode. What's happening right this second? Why are we getting a boost? Is it just time for a Bitcoin party? Is that what's going on? Is everybody like, it's time for a Bitcoin party, bruh? A letter means a deal. Trump promised a mix of letters and or deal, but his rhetoric, the word rhetoric, it's rhetoric, shifted. Okay, what do we got here? We are probably 2 days off from sending them a letter, he said, looking at the negotiations with the European Union. I just want you to know, a letter means a deal, okay? Negotiations were too time consuming, and the deals are mostly my deal to them, okay? Negotiations were too time, and the deals are mostly my deals to them, okay? So, like, here's what I want, take it or leave it, right? That's what he's saying. That's hilarious. I love it. I think that's funny. No extensions will be granted, he wrote on Truth Social, except he is extending it to August 1st. So if he sent out a letter, what, they have to accept? It's very confusing. Is everybody else confused with the tariffs? Is everybody else confused with the tariffs? Flurry of commentary from the White House could be in part of a negotiating ploy from the president, as there is some evidence the negotiation with both India and the EU are making progress. But it raised the question for markets as to whether this week will end up being more notable for market unfriendly moves instead of a mix of proverbial carrots in the form of deals to lower rates and April levels in stocks. Okay. Yeah, leans a little slightly bearish. Who is this written by? What publication wrote this? Story continues. Who wrote this? Of the top 10 U.S. trading partners, which make up a 75% of U.S. trades, 7 are not expected to see additional developments this week. Canada, Mexico, and China are on different timelines. Vietnam and the UK have already reached agreements. South Korea and Japan received their letters this week. That leaves EU, Taiwan, India, and the EU appear far away the most likely to strike a deal. Okay, we got a lot of work to do, guys. We got a lot of work to do, okay, guys? Got a lot of work. Got a lot of work. Bitcoin's got a lot of work. Crypto's got a lot of work. Ethereum is pumping, though. That's cool. That's cool. Let's look at the ETH chart. It's been a while since I looked at the ETH chart. ETH's been boring. So boring. So very boring. But let's look at boring old Ethereum, okay? Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's a cup and handle. It's a little bit of a cup and handle pattern going on right now. There's your cup. There's your handle. Boop. Pretty cool. Could be breaking out. It could be happening, guys. Ethereum's due. Have not been able to get past 26 and change. We wicked as high as... Man, if we get above 3K, that would be legendary. If we get above, heck, 2,800, that would be legendary. This guy says no extensions will be accepted. I don't know. I don't know. CRO almost 10 cents. Yeah, we're booming. We're boosted up for CRO right now. We're boosting up for CRO. Boosting up for Bitcoin too. Keeping an eye on the resistance up here. 109, 110-ish. Okay, keep an eye on that level. Could, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another test of this range. But yeah, anyway, Bitcoin's still picking up steam, guys. Very steamy. Bitcoin's a steamy one, okay? A lot of folks watching today. Go ahead and smash that like button on your way in. Subscribe to this channel and check out our affiliates, guys. You want to do some trading? You got a bunch of great stuff in the description. Like, check it out, guys. If you like the channel, if you like chicken piccata, well, check out the description of the channel. It has nothing to do with chicken piccata, but there are some great affiliates down there for you if you want to check it out. Around town 27 says, hey Kip, I seen Broski likes market cipher B. What are your thoughts on it? It's good for entries. Yeah, it's pretty good for entries. You're talking about Broski Blacksea. Yeah, he likes it a lot. I like it too. I just didn't buy it. I don't need it. I don't know. I mean, it's a useful tool. I should probably buy it. I think it's a valuable tool for everybody to have. I should probably get it. I don't know. I haven't. I've been having success without it, but it's nice. You can really, the money flow, the dots are very helpful. You got to be careful with them. They can be a lagging indicator, but they are very helpful. There's a lot of great tools on Market Cipher. And then it goes hand in hand with TradingView. So, and I think we got affiliates for both of those in the description down below. So there you go. The Russian mobs in the chat says, piccata at Cheesecake Factory is fire. Haven't had it. Maybe I should have it. When piccata launch, you know what? It's probably going to be a thing now. Let me tell you. It's Wade says, Kip was saying Trump's crypto ETF is going to include CRO, SOL, and XRP, and I think custody is going to be done by Crypto.com. Probably. I think that was discussed. How about Loaded Lions? I don't really like NFTs. I don't really like Loaded Lion NFTs just because I don't like NFTs. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Okay, cool. All right, guys. You know, I love you. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCA, repost the stream, turn on a notification bell. Live streams every weekday because it's great, because it's fun, it's cool, it's wonderful. Had 37,000 views on one of our Rumble streams the other day. That was pretty cool. Don't know where that came from, but if you're watching on Rumble, appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you. And if you're watching on X, well, we appreciate you as well. So making sure I don't miss anybody. Love to all. Have a great week, guys. That's it. Till next time, smash a like, subscribe. Keep it on the charts. Big news day. Let's hope Ethereum keeps pumping. Let's get an altcoin pump, guys. I'll see you in the next one, guys. More videos coming later today. Check them out. Till next time. Deuces, mooses. Peace.